I want to talk about the one dance that people need to master, and that's the dance between humility and arrogance. And this is a tough dance to master because too far on one side can get us off track and make us less effective. So to me, humility and arrogance are opposite ends of the spectrum, but we need to find a happy medium so that way we can be credible and we don't diminish our own light. A humble person often dims their light because they don't want to shine into people's faces. They want to get their job done. They want to make sure that they're taking care of business. But those people often get overlooked because someone might look at them and say, oh, well, never talks about what they've done. And if I don't know them, I don't know what they've done. Yes, they're likable, but I'll keep them on the back burner because this other person tells us every day what they've done. My subconscious mind might be more apt to go with the person who keeps on talking about how good they are, keeps on talking about how great they are. Or the flashlight analogy. Ultra humble, then I'm diminishing my own light. I'm making sure that light doesn't shine in anybody's face because I don't want to be the arrogant person. I don't want to be the person who says, hey, look at me, or I'm looking for the spotlight. Or the other end of that spectrum, somebody who's constantly showcasing their own skills. It's like the guy with the new flashlight who's shining it in your face. I actually had this issue for years. I so badly despised people who constantly spouted their resume, who constantly told everybody how good they were. I made it a point to not be like those people. So for years, I was very good at what I did. However, I diminished my own light because I didn't want to come off and seem like, oh, this guy's cocky, or oh, this guy thinks he's better than everybody. And I had someone pull me to the side and say, hey, don't put the shade on yourself. Let your light shine. Allow people to know that you are the professional. You're very good at what you do because it's not about being better than or more than, but it's also about not letting yourself be less than. Don't diminish your own light or make yourself smaller. And if you're good at what you do, be good at what you do. Stand on it, be confident in it. But there is that dance of left and right. We can be effective. We can also have some humility, but also let people know that, hey, I am a professional and there's a reason why I've been hired into this position. I've had 2 locations where I've had to say that in person to my boss. I had to let them know there's a reason why I was selected for this job. Don't forget why you were hired into a position. It is okay and expected for you to showcase your skills, to let people know about your experience, because again, as much as you know about your own experience, there's others in your organization that just don't know. And some of the cons of being too humble are that sometimes people don't see or don't know or don't understand what you bring to the table. If you're too arrogant, too cocky, then you may likely be less liked, but on the other side, people are going to know what you've done. Letting people know your experience can open certain doors, but if you do it too often, those doors will likely close. Same as on the other side. If you're too humble, there may be doors that don't open because they just don't know the things you've done. So shine your light, and you're shining it where it needs to go. That way people can see it, it's useful, but it's not up in your face or not too diminished to where we can't see anything. Go ahead and share this with others that may be still working on their dance moves. I'll see y'all in the next video on Restored Valor.